Okay, so the drama with the Resilient Jenkins just took another strange turn because now Steph is testing the motel walls for lead paint, and the real question people are asking is why?
$800,000 short, but it's time to do this whole lead testing thing. First off, let me say, I think the results are going to shock you. If you don't know, this little kit is like accessible to anybody. It's on Amazon for like 15, 16 bucks. But anyways, let's get to it. You have to like activate it with a little bit of vinegar. And if it turns yellow, then it's activated. Then you just scrape the wall, rub it around for like 30 seconds at minimum. And then you compare your swab to this little chart here. I wanted to get you a little bit better lighting, but you can see no lead detected in that part of the wall. It's safe to assume that they use the same paint, no more than 2 different paints throughout this entire motel room because it is just only 2 shades. But I still wanted to like do certain spots, but I think people are especially like curious about. And if you didn't know this, it's actually been against the law to buy lead-based paint since 1978. I think it's pretty safe to assume they've definitely painted since then. And you know, who knows, layers deep, there could be something that these little cheap ass kits aren't detecting. But according to this kit, there was nothing detected throughout the motel. While I do appreciate it when it comes from a place of concern, there really can just be something as simple as genetics when it comes to seizures in children, especially when both parents have it in their bloodline. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye now.
So Steph posted a video saying they're about $100,000 short, but it's time to start doing lead testing in the motel room. She explains that she bought a testing kit from Amazon for about $15 or $16, and all you have to do is activate it with a little bit of vinegar. Once it turns yellow, it's ready to use, and then she literally scrapes the wall and rubs the swab on it for around 30 seconds. After that, you compare it to the little chart to see if there's any lead detected. Now, according to Steph, the test came back negative, and she says there was no lead detected anywhere in the room. She also says that lead paint has been illegal since 1978, so it's probably safe to assume the place has been painted since then. But here's where people online are starting to raise their eyebrows, because a lot of viewers are asking the same question. Why test the walls in the first wife's place? Because normally, you don't randomly start testing motel and walls for lead paint unless you think something might have happened there. And that's why people in the comments are wondering, is Steph basically admitting that Atlas may have been eating paint, chips off the walls? Now Steph does say the test didn't detect anything, and she also mentions that seizures in children can sometimes come down to genetics, especially if it runs in the family. But still, this whole situation has definitely got people talking, because if nothing happened with the walls, why test them at all? Why would Steph test the walls unless she suspected something? Do you think this was just precaution or something more? Do you think the internet is reading too much into this? Could the seizures really just be genetic, like she said? What do you think is actually going on here? But I want to know what you guys think about this one.